planets and the sun make up our solar system. The sun is a large ball of hot gas in the center of our solar system. Each of the 8 planets revolve around the sun. The closer planets take less time to make a complete revolution around the sun. The 8 planets in our solar system are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. I know this sounds like a lot to remember, but a good way to remember the order of the planets is a mnemonic device. Do you know what a mnemonic device is? Pause the recording here and discuss what mnemonic devices are. Now that we've learned the order of the planets, let's learn about the characteristics of each planet. Mercury is the planet closest to our sun. It has no moons and no water. Mercury takes the least amount of time to revolve around the sun, only 88 Earth days. Venus is next. Although it is not the closest planet to the sun, it is the hottest. Venus is also the only planet to rotate in a different direction than all the other planets. If we send a spaceship to Venus, the heat and pressure of the air would crack it. Earth is the next planet. Earth is the planet that we live on. It's the 3rd planet from the sun and the only planet that we know of that can support life. It takes the Earth 365 days to rotate around the sun. Earth is the perfect distance from the sun to allow us to live comfortably. Mars is the 4th planet from the sun. It's also called the red planet because it is covered in a layer of red dust. Mars is a desert, but some scientists believe that it used to have water at one time. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system and the 5th from the sun. Jupiter has a large red spot named the Great Red Spot that is actually a hurricane in the atmosphere of Jupiter. Jupiter is made up of gas and has 16 moons, but surprisingly, there is another planet with more moons. Saturn has more than 20 moons, and scientists keep discovering new ones. Saturn is also a gas giant. It is the 6th planet from the sun and the 2nd largest planet in our solar system. There are hundreds of rings around Saturn, and they're made mostly of small pieces of ice. Uranus is the 7th planet from the sun. All the planets but Uranus orbit the sun's upright. But Uranus lies on its side, therefore it's tilted. The entire planet is covered by a blue-green fog. Uranus is a gas giant and it has rings. There are 15 moons that orbit Uranus. Neptune is the 8th planet from the sun. Neptune has 8 moons and blue clouds that cover it. Neptune is a gas giant with rings. Neptune has the Great Dark Spot, which is a storm, just like the giant red spot on Jupiter. The winds on Neptune are the fastest winds in the entire solar system. The moon is the Earth's only natural satellite and was formed 4.6 billion years ago, around some 30 to 50 million years after the formation of the solar system. The moon is in synchronous rotation with the Earth, meaning the same side is always facing the Earth. The first unmanned mission to the moon was in 1959 by Soviet lunar program, and the first manned landing was Apollo 11 in 1969 by the Americans. There's a lot you can learn about our solar system, and there are still a lot to discover in our solar system. I hope you all enjoy learning about the solar system and the many objects we have inside.